Hey, what's up, everybody? We're out here camping at my gosh, Beaver. What's it called?
Beaver Dam.
Not a Beaver Dam. What?
Den.
Beaver's Bend, out here in Oklahoma. All right, so we got the LF brothers here. Y'all requested I did a startup on the diesel heater. See how it turned out. All right, so I got this little button right here. I press this on. This dude starts turning on. Of course, you got to remember it's in Celsius. 14 degrees Celsius. So it's going through a priming process right now. It's going to activate the fuel pump here in just a little bit. It's measuring my voltage and running it off the Jackery. So you're going to start seeing this number over here in the right hand corner going up. And once it gets to like 99, then I believe it kicks on at that point. So right now it's heating up the glow plug. So let's see how long this takes to start up. It's been a minute since I ran it, so it might take a while. Alright. So once it gets going, you'll hear it turn on. And then you might get a little puff of smoke coming out the exhaust a little bit. But in the meanwhile, while that dude's going, we're out here doing some camping. It's supposed to get 30s tonight. It's not really that cold, but I just wanted to bring the diesel heater anyways, have the kids with me, be a little comfortable. And we're out here. It's pretty nice. It's a nice park. So what we got here? Is it going? I'm sure thinking about it, isn't it? All right. Let me just pause this for a second. Okay. I just paused it for like 30 seconds to check some stuff. But you can hear it now. Hear that injector injecting? Okay, now that number's going up. All right, let's check this out. Okay, now we got see that little smoke coming out of there I was telling you about. Okay, once the glow plug is heated up enough, they can start igniting that diesel. So it's going to start ramping up, and the noise that you hear as a turbine starts kicking up, or the motor, the blower motor. Now you see that combustion chamber, how it lit up there. Okay, see now the injection pulse is faster. Alright, so now we got fire now. I guess it didn't have to get up to 100%. But once it gets up to 100%, 99, that means it's running at full efficiency. Anything less than 99%, that means you got some issues. Maybe something's clogged. Maybe not getting enough fuel. Maybe you need to take the whole internals apart, the combustion chamber apart, and just kind of clean it out, get the soot out of it. It is diesel after all. I actually do have fuel, but I need to recalibrate that because I hadn't started in a while because the tank is actually full. And then when you recalibrate that, it's right here. See where those little drops are? You kind of press this little guy there and you go through a cycle. I won't do that right now, but alright, so we're running at 100%. And I do believe I have this. Let's put this on the lowest setting. I don't need that hot. You crank this thing up all the way, man. It'll toast you up. Alright, so we got some heat coming through here now. Coming up into the tent. Just to show you how I got it mounted up in here. Ugh. See, I got a little vent up top, and then on top of that vent up there, that vent up there, it's got some little blades. I can turn them left or right, but I have it shooting straight up, and it just kind of circulates in there. And I have these little fans in there just in case we get hot, or just open up a window. Really, is all we need to do. All right, it's blowing now. This exhaust does get hot. If it were going to point to the ground, I'd make sure there's probably no leaves down there. So let's check out the amperage on it. The amperage on it. Man, I cannot talk tonight. Alright, so we are drawing 34 watts. 35. I've been running the Dometic all day long. Yeah, I think last time I ran about 40 watts. When you crank it up, it runs a little bit more. So yeah, it's going. It's blowing some heat out now. So what I really need to do, I need to get a shorter hose. Let me show you guys something real quick. These hoses don't do well with kinks. As it heats up, little dryer hoses like this, well, you know, obviously they'll stretch out. But if you get some kinks in there and you got too many bends, all that back pressure is going to come to this unit and it's going to shut it down. It's a safety feature built into it. So when it gets too hot here in the outlet, it tells the whole thing to shut down. So that's an awesome safety feature to have. So what I had done with a pass and a hose like this, I just kind of get some zip ties and strategically zip tie it to stuff. Now, when I was in my Ram, that was easy because I had it on the tailgate of the truck and it kind of went up the side on my rack. But this is the first time I'm using it in the Excursion, so I have to come up with something different. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some rigid aluminum hose. So far, the biggest piece I could find was about 4 foot long. I need something a little bit longer than that, and those are super stiff. So I'll let you know when I find something. So, anyways, that's the startup process. And you guys were asking, you wanted to hear what it did, going from the off position to the full blast position. Well, that's what it does. It may take a couple of minutes at most, depending on how cold it is, because once again, those glow plugs do have to warm up. And going back over the chamber again, this gets up to 99%. Whenever you know it's on, because what will happen is the fire will kick on. But the first thing that has to happen is the glow plugs have to heat up the fuel. And then again, you'll see the smoke coming out of there. And then that's it. It'll get going. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.